Hello everyone, FunshedX here. Welcome back to Utopia³ Resurrected, playing the Feed the Beast Resurrection pack. I'm gonna do a electric blast furnace. I've got all the pieces. They actually weren't that bad to create. Now that we've got a big supply, well, we had a big supply of steel. I'm down to 9 ingots left. That's not very great. But the big thing with this one was copper, nickel, and iron, mostly because you needed ferrous and cupronickel. I can show you some of the parts. We're going to need the electric blast furnaces like the controller block. He needed this heat-proof machine casing, and we actually used a bunch of these, and these are all Invar plates and Invar rods. So good thing we had that lathe and the plate bender, because that saved a lot of material. 11 more machine casings, 16 cupronickel coil blocks, and these are all made with 2x cupronickel wire, which is made with cupronickel plates, ingots, and it's in a alloy smelter. You can smelt copper and copper and nickel. There we go. 3 LV energy hatches, which takes machine holes and more cable. We've already seen how to make that. Muffler is a machine hatch and a steel fluid. Output bus, machine hatch and chest. Input just the other way around. Maintenance hatch, a machine bolt hole with all of the tools that you can make. Okay, so here we go. Let's try and put this thing together. Hope it doesn't blow. I'm going to put it right here. Big thing, do not allow this to cross a chunk boundary. What's my... I think it's F9, which is the same as my record key, so I'll not be able to show you, but the boundary is this line right here, and so I actually might need to move these guys over one block, because if this chunk, if this chunk got loaded and this one wasn't, then they would have no power system because they couldn't reach the battery. So I'm going to keep everything on this side of the line, and we should be good. So let's put our controller block right right here. So I want 1, 2, 3 blocks away. And we're going to have to put a bunch of things on the bottom. The first we're going to start with is our energy hatches. These are the ones that are going to accept power. Normally you only need 2, but we're only providing at 32 MV a tick, and we need to get up to MV for a lot of the actual recipes to work. And so the trick there is to use 3 hatches. So 1, 2, 3. And that's what the wiki says. To me, that's only 96, not 128. But we'll trust the wiki, I guess. We are operating out of a 32 volt 3 amp situation there, so hopefully that is enough to give all 3 of these 32 amps constantly. Except the steam turbine is only going to provide 1 amp, so these batteries are going to drain, so I can't run this guy constantly, or the batteries would slowly drain. I need to get 3 more steam turbines to feed the battery buffer to keep those full. So I'll build those next. For now, I just want to get this guy running so we can actually make some decent steel and then aluminum. Okay, the other things we need on the bottom, we need a maintenance hatch. I'm going to put that right here so it's easily accessible. We are going to need an input and an output bus and a muffler hatch. That's at the top, isn't it? Okay. So let's do the input bus and the output bus. Right. Should we do them in the front? I was thinking of doing it on the side because then I could automate the input and output along the wall here. So let's do the input bus here and the output bus here. Okay. That looks good to me. And you can see since they have 2 separate blocks, we can use our system like we did over there, but we have now 2 different blocks to interact with, so we can input and output. And then we take 2 of these guys, and we're going to put them here and here. Okie dokie, looking good. Alright, the next thing is to take these cupronickel coils. These are going to allow me to get up to 1700 degrees, I think. Oh no. So any recipe that is less than 1700 we should be able to do with these. I'm going to wait to put the last ones in there because I want to be able to jump on top of the block. Okay. So let's put 1 more in here just to give us the thing up. Okay, and then on the top, we're just going to use heat-proof machine casings and a muffler hatch. The muffler hatch has to face up and have an open block there. So let's go up the elevator, and we should be able to put that guy down facing the right direction. I need some more glass, don't I? Okay, so that should go right there. That's going to probably output steam here. This one's fun. You can actually fall into lava if you are not careful. There's like steam coming out. Lava, yeah. So I might have to block this up. I might make it look like there's like some pipes coming up there. Some kind of just visual marker there so you don't fall in, but still allow the block to be free. Okay, so now the last thing is just the rest of these machine casings. So one, oh, I can't get around to the back now. I should have put that one in. Okay, and you there, and there. Oh, I got an extra one. Where the rest of my... Oh, the middle's got to be empty. I was like, I know I made enough. Okay, yeah. The internal is empty, so it's just 16. And multi-block, please. Yes, nice. See how everything changed color to make the same thing? The green is your basic, you know, low tier. Okay, so we can't run it yet. There's going to be problems, maintenance problems. So we come in here, and it says click with the tool to repair. Well, what's our problems? Let's look. The pipes are loose, screws are missing, something is stuck, the platings are dented, the circuitry is burned out, and that doesn't belong there. Okay. That doesn't belong there. I don't know what that means. It looks fine to me. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do our tools. So, I don't know which ones it needs. I'm just going to click with all of them. And hopefully that fixes it. Cut some wires, screw some things back in, and let's see if we're doing any better. Something is stuck, and the circuitry is burned out. Alright, what would be if something is stuck? I don't know, and the circuitry is burned out. We didn't try the soft hammer, let's try it. Anything out? Oh, just the circuitry, okay. But apparently when the circuitry is burned out, you use duct tape, apparently. I don't know, and we don't have duct tape. Let's look at it real quick. Duct tape, where are you? There it is. A roll of duct tape. You need the assembler, but you need a 64E to tick, and we only have the low voltage assembler, so we can't make this yet. We also need glue. Glue is made by centrifuging sticky resin. Oh, so we could probably get that, no problem. But I think that's a problem with our assembler, that we only have the 32 one. This one, I looked, guys, forever. I could not find a recipe that justified using the basic assembling machine. Basically, it's a glorified auto crafter that costs energy and took a bunch of steel. I'm so upset I made that one. The wiki told me to, and I do not need it. Okay, so are we good to go? Let's go ahead and hit this with a hammer. And it's enabled, so it should start doing something. Yeah. We've got input bus and output bus. Let's go get some iron and see what happens. Okay, iron. We got tons of materials. I've been processing just all of our chests, a bunch of our different color limonite, and some cassiterite, some charcopyrite, all that kind of stuff. Alright, so input some iron. No? Do something? Maybe? Enabled. Come on. Output. No, why are you not working? Alright guys, Greg has struck again, but I've outsmarted him. I figured it out. To make steel in the electric blast furnace, it requires oxygen be ported in. So I had to take another block out of it, the heat block, and put in an input hatch, which allows you to insert liquid. And I'm just using some extra utilities transfer pipes and hardened portable tank. I had to get oxygen in there. How did I do that? Well, you take some magnetite. Magnetite, which we haven't been using. We got like 25 stacks of, right? And if we Macerate that, we get crushed magnetite. We hammer that, we get impure magnetite. Centrifuge that, we get magnetite. And then we, if I can find it, electrolyze that, 7 of them, to make 4 buckets of liquid oxygen. Interesting. So I had to build a centrifuge to stick this stuff in. And that's a nice and slow process again. But it's going to go ahead and grab the magnetite, and then we bring it over to the electrolyzer, which we already had. And once I hit 7 again, I can export it. And then I just have to stick the tank on top. And it'll put it in there, and then I can drain it out in here. So we have 4 buckets in there right now. So I think that'll allow us to do 4 iron ingots. So it's like 1 bucket per iron. Or for steel, sorry. Yeah. Not 5. Well, let's bring 5 just in case. So let's go ahead and stick 1 in the input bus. And we need to turn it on because I broke the multi-block. There it goes. It took it. And how long does it take to make the steel? Any day now. Come on. Apparently, if you go to wrought iron, it's a lot faster. But wrought iron is not easy to make. I thought I could just do an induction smelter because it says, oh, iron dust and sand gives you wrought iron. It doesn't. It gives you normal iron. So that didn't work. So I think I have to make a plasma or an arc furnace and provide this one with oxygen as well. So this only takes, I think for an iron ingot, if I, an iron wire. I don't know. You could go through the recipes for days to find this, but I think it was something like 3 seconds per ingot to upgrade, but you've got to have a 56. Oh, so it doesn't take a whole bucket of water or of oxygen to do that. So you could do that quite a bit. Are we done? Still not done. Okay. Can it work on multiples at a time? No. Did it run out of power? No. Does it have a maintenance issue? It's red, which is not good. Why is it red? I don't like that you don't get like much information about this thing. Like you don't see a progress bar or anything. Can you put like something in there and it'll tell you what it's doing? It's used one bucket of liquid oxygen, definitely. Why is it red? Enabled. And then disabled. Okay, so here's where I'm going to say that the wiki is wrong and that this is not enough power for one of it. I don't know. Alright guys, we're going to try something risky. We're going up to a 9x battery buffer, and as long as I don't put 9 batteries in there, it shouldn't do 9 amps. But that way at least I can do this, and I've got some more batteries, and hopefully if I put 5 batteries in there, that would be 5 times 32 and give it enough volts. I just don't want it to blow up. That would be so bad if this blows up, because everything would just fall. I guess I could catch it because there's a layer of bedrock down there, but I don't know how much it would survive. Oh, I'm so nervous. Alright, so canning machine, let's put these extra 2 batteries in there. And I've switched up to 8x tin cable, so where we can definitely take the power. Okay. So let's charge the batteries first before we do this. So let's get them charging all the way up. And then we'll break this guy. And of course, I always leave the screwdriver in the crafting table. There we go. Alright. So again, these batteries are going to die because we're only providing it with one steam turbine. So they're not going to fill up fast enough, but alright, let's just fill them up once we get the 8x thing in here. So you go away. Now we get the 9 slot one. Put that there. And we put our 5 batteries in there. These are all still 32 volts, so the machine should be able to handle it because it's a 32 volt machine, right? But then we are going to provide it 5 amps because we got 5 batteries. So let's let these all charge. It's going to take a while because it's trying to charge all of them on just 1 amp. Lance Strider and Teddy are having fun in their space station. Their Void World, they made it look like outer space, and they've built a big space station up there. It's pretty cool. Okay, come on, batteries. What did it say to do? 1 steel? Let's check that again, that recipe. Steel ingot. Where did you go? Oh, there's so much steel ingots. Normal steel. There you go. So in Greg Tech Blast Furnace, it was 120,000 EU. So 50, 50, and 50. We should be good with what we've got. So I think we're free to hook it up. Look at that wire. That's gigantic wire. All right. And we're pretty close to being full. These should all output 32 for at least 1,000 ticks. Okay, let's try this again. He's still good? Just the circuitry. Oh, it's going to be actually a little bit bigger because it's 10% additional power because of the no duct tape. That's fine. Okay, here we go, guys. We're gonna do this. We're now providing it 5 amps, 32 volts, so that's a total of 150 amp per tick. Yeah, let's do it. Where's my soft hammer? You ready? You ready, iron? We still got 2 iron in there. We still got a bucket. Here we go. Okay, took the iron, it took our bucket, and what was the timing on this thing? It was 50 seconds. Okay, let's see if our batteries are draining. They should be draining pretty fast. Yep, they are, but they're all still... Okay, cool. We might make it. If these last for 50 seconds, we're good. What? It's not draining anymore. Why is that? Does that mean it turned off? Or did we crash? What happened? No! Yes! Yes, it worked! Oh, that was a lot faster than 50 seconds. That was nice. Sweet. And now these should be charging up again? Yep. We didn't run out of steam. It got a little low. 24. Yeah, it's using it as fast as it can pump it in. Why is it? Yeah, anyway. Okay. I might have to upgrade this portable tank to something bigger. Well, I just have to put more steam turbines. I think this whole method of pumping steam over here is just not going to work. I think I might need to make the multi-block steam thing and put it right here, just so we can have a crap ton of steam. And then I'll enter text over the actual charcoal to run it. Okay, let's try that one more time. Just see. I don't know. That one's just so much easier. You just set it and forget it, even though it takes forever. All right, I need some oxygen. Do you got any oxygen? You do. Okay, let's put you in here. And fill up with oxygen. Okay, that's your 8. And put you right back up on top of there. Oh, lightning. Alright, you're going to drain out. Yes, you are. You're going to fill up. Yes, you are. You are going to... Whoa, it's working. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Come on. 16. 20 seconds. Come on, where's my steel? Where's my steel? Come on. 25! 25 seconds! We made it! Nice. Okay, well, that's great and all, but it's just... I don't know. We're going to have to really up our steam production, our turbines. Because these... they're still going. I mean, we could probably maybe do 3 iron in a row before it runs out. Let's see. Let's give it a try. So let's do a bunch of iron. The big thing is if you put too much in and it runs out in the middle, you lose your stuff. So it only does one at a time. Okay. Still got plenty of oxygen. Let's watch our batteries. They're draining. How's our steam? Steam is staying level. Yep, it's keeping this guy filled. That's the biggest thing. As long as this guy stays filled, then at least he's doing 32 per tick. And that guy's doing fine. It's the output into this thing that's slow. He's staying full the whole time. Okay. Whoa, they're getting low. That might be too much. We might have asked more more they can handle. We got 1 steel and 2 steel. Nice. And then it should be filling these batteries back up. Once this guy fills back up. I think there's some kind of buffer. So like after these, you can see that for a while it's filling the buffer, then it starts filling up the batteries. So I think the battery buffer has its own little buffer. Man, that lightning is loud. Okay, guys. Well, I'm pretty satisfied that we figured out all the issues. The next things to do would be to get the get some aluminum processing, which means we're going to definitely need some more turbines and a better source of steam coming over here. Until then, this has been FunShitX. I'll see you guys in the next episode. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's completely free. And if you can hear me over this lightning, I will see you guys next time. Bye.